Hello everyone and welcome to our June AMA session. We're excited to have you here and can't wait to dive into your questions. Whether you're new to our community or a long-time supporter, this is your chance to get insights, updates and answers directly from our CEO, Kiran Pingali. Hi Kiran, good to see you.
Thank you, Philip. Likewise, good to see you and good to connect with our community members.
Great, let's get started. The first question from the community is, what is the recent progress at FluidAI? Can you share what's been achieved year to date and specifically over the last month?
Yeah, Philip, yes, thank you. We have achieved a lot this year, and below is what has been completed on the product year to date in a closed beta mode. Number one, we have integrated with a set of DEX aggregators and DEXs directly to access 95% of the DEX liquidity and bring it to our users. Number two, we now provide cross-chain swaps across EVM and non-EVM networks. We have liquidity integration and partnerships with the likes of 1inch, Paraswap, Unizen, and Jupiter DEX on Solana chain. On the centralized exchanges front, we have integration with Bybit, OKX, and HTX, also called Huobi in the past, and we are continuously adding more exchanges, more centralized exchanges. All of this is in a non-custodial format. We're integrating with both EVM and non-EVM wallets. We also have MoonPay integration for anyone to be able to buy crypto directly using a credit card and then make a transaction on our platform. The progress specifically in May, in just 1 month, this past month, we were able to integrate Solana as a chain on our platform and add Jupiter DEX, the ability to trade on Jupiter DEX. So anyone who's trying to do a Solana-based transaction on our platform, they can rest assured that compared to even we've done a lot of different trades internally, and we've seen that the prices that on Jupiter DEX have been much better than on centralized exchanges. So that's a great feature. And then the other important feature that has been released is the ability to paste any token and get quotes on that. So this is a very key feature that we're using specific APIs to be able to pull data on these esoteric tokens that are not traded very normally. So as long as there is a liquidity pool available, users would be able to actually even trade those tokens, not just get quotes on that. So these are some of the enhancements that have happened in May. And also we have spent considerable part of May on the design and architecture of our AI-based predictive models, number one. Number two, on our centralized exchanges strategy and integration. And number three, on our AI-based smart order router to provide optimal execution across both centralized and decentralized exchanges. So definitely a lot of progress year to date, and specifically a lot of progress in May. The next 2 months are again going to be crucial, which I can shed more light on.
Thank you, Kiran. Next question. Could you please share the current roadmap and outline the features that need to be completed before launching the app?
Yes, Philip. So if you could please show the slide on our roadmap. Sure. So as you can see, for Q2, Q3, we have the advanced AI-based model development in the pipeline to predict market movement, whether it is price, whether it is liquidity, whether it is volatility, or whether it is volume. We have AI integrated smart order router to provide optimal execution across centralized and decentralized exchanges. Then apart from the set of exchanges that we have already integrated, our goal is to access and bring 90% of the centralized exchange liquidity. All of this in a self-custodial format. So self-custody using smart contract wallets is the way we want to go to bring this centralized exchange liquidity as well to our users. We have also plans for integrating additional EVM and non-EVM chains and bring the liquidity on those, and then unifying liquidity across overall centralized exchanges, decentralized exchanges, and prime brokerage platforms. Now, features that need to be completed before launching the product for a wider audience, before even bringing the MVP and then to a broader audience, is number one is AI. We cannot emphasize enough the importance of AI in our product, because we started on this journey to use AI as a technology to bring better prices and faster execution to our users using AI. That's number one. Number two is more liquidity access across the centralized exchanges. And then the third, as I mentioned earlier, is the ability to trade centralized exchanges in a self-custodial way. Once we achieve these three things, we believe we will have a truly unique and differentiated product. And that's what we are aiming for, over the next few months.
Thank you. Next question. What are some of the product launch dates that our community members should be aware of?
Yes, so the key dates that our community members should be aware of is mid to end of July for the launch of the MVP in a public beta mode, and then mid to end of August, where we will be enhancing our MVP to add more bells and whistles, add more features to the product, and bring it to a more broader audience. So again, as I mentioned, from a product build-out perspective, this month is going to be very crucial. And then from a product launch perspective, the next couple of months are going to be very, very crucial in that. So these are the few dates that a community member should be aware of.
Thank you. Next question. In one of the previous AMAs, you said that we were aiming for TGE in June. One of our community members asked if June is off the table now.
Yes, yeah, Philippe, I have seen this question come repeatedly in our community channel. So in the spirit of clear, honest, and direct communication, let me be very direct and say that June TGE is just not possible. We don't have a product yet to have a stellar TGE. And that's what a stellar TGE is, what all of us are aiming for. There is nothing differentiated about the product as it currently stands. So with the product as it currently stands, if you add centralized exchange aggregation on top of it, then we have something different. And then if you add AI-based predictive modeling to provide better prices and faster execution, then you have a truly differentiated product. And this is exactly what we are aiming for and building towards. And all of this is going to take time, which is over the next few months. So as of now, TGE in June is off the table, and everything depends on product build out, product launch, and building a community around the product. We can talk about TGE post some of these milestones, or as we are achieving these milestones. So we'll keep the community informed as we reach each and individual milestone, and we will continue to inform them on a continuous basis of like the TGE date. But again, all I can say right now is we are all working hard towards product build out and product launch, and the TGE will be based on that. So
thank you. Some of our community members suggest that we should launch the token first and then build the hype before launching the product, and that some other projects do this. Can you elaborate on why we are not choosing this path and want to launch a successful product first and then launch our FLD token?
Yes, Philippe, yes, I have seen some of these questions, these points as well. So there are two schools of thoughts here, right? One school of thought is launch the token first and then the product. I know some projects have been successful this way. So good luck to them. I'm glad they were able to achieve that. The second school of thought is basically launch the product first, get a critical mass of users to adopt that product, ensure that the product is bringing something truly differentiated and truly of value to the community, and then ensure that the token has certain utility in the product, and then launch the token. We fall under this category. We truly believe in this school of thought because, especially when we look at projects that are similar to us, this line of reasoning, this school of thought, we believe is going to be more successful. And I've said this before in a previous TGE, previous AMA as well. The TGE that we want is is basically a stellar TGE of like $500 million, 1 billion market cap. So we believe that if we follow this path, this tried and tested path of launching the product first, ensuring there's a wider and massive adoption of the product, ensuring that the token has utility on the product, and then bring the token to a broader audience, we believe that that's the overall TG will be very successful. All of our community members, all of our investors, everyone will come out more happier, and we believe this is the more cleaner way. So this is the process that we are going to follow.
Thank you. Now, some of our community members are also worried if we are running out of money. Could you please tell us if our marketing efforts are not scaled up yet because we run out of money, or because we don't want to overspend them at the early stage and use them more efficiently when the right time comes, which means when the product is launched?
Yes. So let me assure everyone, and again, be very direct on this and tell everyone that we are not running out of money. We have enough runway for product build out, and we have enough runway to even do a TGE on the back of the product build out. The only reason we are raising capital is to increase our spend on marketing and ensure that we have a massive TGE, which includes listing at tier 1 centralized exchanges. Anyone who's familiar with the TG process knows that, especially to centralized exchanges, that spend is a decent amount. So to answer the question, we are not running out of funds. We have enough funds to build the product and even do a TGE. And the only reason we are raising is to increase the marketing spends. And their proof that we are not running out of funds is that we are not, as I mentioned in a previous question, we are not launching the token before the product. That would really be putting the cart before the horse. So we are going in a very systematic way, spending on product development, spending on AI, spending on product launch, and then we will massively increase our spend on marketing to ensure a very successful TGE. So that's the direction that we are following.
Thank you very much. These are the most pressing questions at the moment. Thank you all for joining us for this June AMA session. We appreciate your thoughtful questions and your continued support. Stay tuned for more updates and exciting news. Until next time, take care and keep engaging with our community.
Thank you, everyone, and looking forward to connecting with you guys soon. Looking forward to answering any further questions or Telegram.
And now, the second part of the video where we will show a demo of our latest updates. What we've achieved in the past month, we've enhanced the platform with the following two key features: Solana integration and ability to trade on the Solana chain through Jupyter DEX integration, and ability to paste any token contract address and get quotes on it as long as there is a liquidity pool that exists for that token pair. Let us show you first the Solana integration and place a trade on Jupyter DEX. The prerequisite for this functionality is for a user to have a Solana wallet and connect that Solana wallet to the platform. I select Network and then I choose Sol in the Sell section. And then I select Solana Network and USDC in the Buy section. Now I connect my Sol wallet. I click Fetch Quotes and I choose the DEX pool. I click Swap and I confirm it in the wallet. And I can see the USDC in my wallet just a few seconds after the swap. Now let us show you the ability to paste any token contract address and get quotes on it, as long as there is a liquidity pool. We will show it in a cross-chain swap and we will buy some tokens on Polygon network using the token on the Arbitrum network. I go to the DEX Tools website and I pick one of the new tokens on Arbitrum blockchain. I copy the contract address and I paste it in the Buy field. I choose the Polygon network so I can see this token and I choose it. Then, in the Sell field, I choose Arbitrum network and I choose ETH to use it to buy tokens. I click Fetch Quotes, Preview Swap, and then the Swap button. I confirm the transaction in the wallet and after a few seconds the transaction is complete. Then I import the token to the wallet on the Polygon network so I can see it in my wallet. And that's it. Just please note that you need some gas for the cross-chain transaction on both networks. Thank you for watching, stay tuned for the next updates, and if you have any questions, please join our Telegram channel and we will be happy to help. The link is in the description. See you in the next video.